Hello there. In this video, we will be taking your ideas, and I would like to briefly explain the process of converting them into videos for you. Here on the top left, you're going to want to click the New Project button. You can enter a title for your video here, but we will just skip that step and proceed to the next part. You have the option to specify the length of the video that will be generated, along with its format. You can create vertical videos or horizontal videos and even long videos as well. For the purpose of this particular test, we are going to create a short video. Next, let's move on. You'll see there are three distinct options available to you. You can begin by starting with just an idea, or perhaps you'd prefer to enter a script that you've already prepared beforehand, or alternatively, there is a step where you begin by inputting a blog URL address. In this instance, we will simply input a few basic idea keywords in order to create a video. Let's go through the process of making it. Then, you can specify the style of the generated script. There are various styles such as informational content, tutorial videos, and product showcases that you can choose from. So for now, we will set it to informational content, and we'll input it here as an example to demonstrate for you. So we've entered all the content that we wanted to include on the topic of the history of coffee. All right, now let's proceed to the next step in the process. Then you can see that the text has been generated like this. Since this is a standard text editor, you are free to make any changes you would like. And if you do not need any significant edits, you can just move on to the next step. So now let's hit the Public tab and select a template right here. As you hover your mouse over them, you can get a preview of what they will look like. You can see it. So let's go ahead and get started right now with this particular short template that is designed specifically for informative content. Then you will simply click Next. So right here, you can adjust settings for things like background music and the AI voice, but all the styles are already included with the template. Each slide is appropriately pre-configured, so you can simply proceed. Furthermore, you have the flexibility to modify these specific settings at any time within the editing interface. Okay, so after waiting just a moment, the draft was successfully generated, and right now it's a bit too large for the monitor. Let's use the zoom out button here to reduce its size a little bit. Or you can press the Control key, then the plus or minus key, and then press the space key to move it around. You can adjust the position. Let's take a look at the main text content without making any changes to it at all. Without touching anything, let's go directly to the preview. I'll click the Preview All Slides button to get a full preview of everything that's there.
Novatar knows a lot, wants to know more. Have you ever wondered who was the first person to drink coffee? The answer is shrouded in mystery, but the story is more fascinating than you might think. Legend says coffee was discovered in Ethiopia by a goat herder named Kaldi. He noticed his goats became energetic after eating red berries from a certain tree, which sparked his curiosity. Kaldi tried the berries himself and felt their energizing effects, so he brought them to a local monastery. The monks brewed the berries into a drink, realizing it helped them stay awake during long prayers.
This is how the video is created. Now, a key advantage of using Video Stew is that you have the flexibility to fully customize every single element exactly to your personal preferences. Let's go through them and examine each one individually. To begin, this initial title slide is specifically designed for the purpose of being downloaded as a thumbnail image. When you proceed to download the image file, Only this particular slide will be saved as an image file. If you're not satisfied with the background images, you have the flexibility to easily swap them out. Let's go ahead and demonstrate how to change an image on a different slide. As I was reviewing the content, I noticed that the current image here didn't seem to be the most suitable fit. When that happens, the process is straightforward. Simply navigate to the Video or Image tab within the interface. If you set up the image engine right here and then proceed to click on that content-based search button, it will then recommend and suggest some videos and also images that are a really good match and suitable for the content that we have entered. Yeah, this image seems quite appropriate, so let's drag it. And it's really quite simple and easy to replace it like this. I've moved the image to here so I can show it to you now, and to explain this part, first on the screen, you'll see. It looks really cluttered with all that text, doesn't it? But if you go to the Animation tab, you can set it so the text appears one line at a time. So when you do your actual preview, it will actually show up line by line. Now, what other content can we modify? Overall, the font size seems a little too large. When that's the case, select this text element and then adjust the font size. You can certainly reduce it this way, but if you have multiple slides, you'll need to apply the style uniformly across everything, right? In such instances, simply press Ctrl+C to make a copy, and then use the paste options, selecting the one that just reapplies the style properties. This way, you can align everything or you can select multiple slides. You can select multiple slides by holding down the Shift key. I've chosen 3 slides. After that, I'll select this specific text and proceed to adjust the font size in precisely the same manner. And you'll see that all 3 slides have been adjusted accordingly. So you'll want to select these 5 slides and then you can readjust the font size and also make sure to align their positions. Change color. You can freely make all of these various adjustments and changes, including changing the color. And now, at the beginning, there's a slide called the intro, and at the end, there's a slide called the outro. On the intro slide, you'll find the actual AI voice content, which is referred to as Novata. You can see the text logo displayed on the screen, but unfortunately, even if you double-click on it, you are unable to make any modifications or edits to it. The reason for this is that it says Novata. That's because this specific part is locked right now, so you'll need to press the lock button and to unlock it, and then you can freely change the content here. Click and double-click too. You can modify the content in this way, or if you do not require the video, you have the option to upload your own PNG logo file and then utilize the relevant images that are available. So here's something that I have uploaded here, for example. You can also arrange it in this specific manner. Additionally, you can apply animation right here to create a continuous loop animation. You can apply various effects. Additionally, you can also freely change the voice. But since the change must be applied to all slides simultaneously, you are able to select multiple slides in this way. You'll want to go to the Narration tab, and it's currently set to text-to-speech. You can select this name and then choose a brand new voice from the various options that are available there for you. It's presently configured to English with 11 labs chosen at this moment. If you click on it just one time,
Have you ever wondered who was the first person to drink coffee? The answer is shrouded in mystery, but the story is more
Have you ever wondered who was the first person to drink coffee?
Have you ever wondered who was the first person to drink coffee? The answer is shrouded in mystery, but the story is more. Have you ever wondered who was the
it seemed too fast, so I adjusted the speed like this. And if you then press that confirm button, You'll see working sign down at the bottom, indicating the voice for the entire slide has now changed. Let's listen to it one more time to be sure that it's changed correctly. Since there's no need to preview the entire thing from the beginning, this time we'll do a partial preview by designating this area and pressing the space button or the preview button at the top. So you can freely edit your video like this. Now when you're finished, you can render the video and then download it as an actual file. You'll just need to press the download button. There are several different options available for you to download. You can download it as a video file, or download each individual slide as a separate image file, or you can download just the text that was used. So the video first needs to be rendered on the server. Please press the button. While the video is rendering, you do not need to remain on this screen and wait. You can simply perform other tasks, and once the video rendering process is completed, you will receive a notification through an alert window, at which point you can then download the file. Let's wait a moment. Okay, so once the rendering process has finished, the download button will become active, along with this brand new button patch here. Press download. You can download the video file onto your personal computer like this. So, we've demonstrated for you the straightforward process of utilizing AI to take an initial idea, then generate a complete script from that idea, go on to create an initial video draft based on the script, and finally, the ability to freely edit and customize it 100% precisely the way you desire. If you have any more questions after watching the video, leave a comment and we will respond. We'll make sure to do that. Thank you.